people tend to wait until sort of like it's a brand new year, then they're like, now, my resolutions start today.
You may feel like, okay, you're not full, but over time,
maybe you just need some water. No, you know what I mean, though. Like sometimes when you're hungry, you think you're hungry, you're just thirsty. I'm gonna add to yours, Steph. I think what I'd advise people: don't be too competitive during Christmas.
Welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of our Christmas special. So, for this one, we have just healthy tips to share with you for this holiday season, because during this holiday, we tend to, overindulge a little bit, and then comes the New Year's resolution. So, I've just got some few tips that you can do just to, build it up so that it becomes a habit.
Okay.
For the New Year's.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to start off, something that I usually develop as well,
Right.
I think we should share. So, the first one I've got, which is key, is to stay hydrated.
That's true.
Because, during the holidays, we tend to drink a lot of,
yeah.
wine, a bit of mulled wine.
We like a bit
like some alcohol, some caffeine, those sort of things.
Yeah.
So the key thing, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water, just, to keep yourself hydrated. And also it's quite healthy and to keep that habit.
Also, if you really think about it, when people are doing a lot of like the Christmas shopping and going all crazy, people forget to drink water.
They do.
And there's people who go really crazy about, their Christmas shopping.
Yes.
I was just watching something and this guy was asking random people, how much do you think people spend on and people the average was like £600-700. And I'm thinking, you must be going to different places to get there. So you forget to drink your water. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah. And the next one I have is to practice portion control. That is one thing I feel it really helped me. So when it comes to when it comes to the New Year's, everyone is doing like the New Year's resolution.
That's it.
To lose weight is always key because you.
Yeah.
But one thing I find that really helps me, portion control. Once you discipline yourself and say, okay, I'm not gonna use a big plate. I'm just gonna use a small plate and literally still enjoy everything else. But just eat in a small amount. It really does go a long way. And it actually trains your stomach as well.
It does.
Honestly, it does. Initially, you may feel like, okay, you're not full. But over time...
maybe you just need some water. You know what I mean, though. Like sometimes when you're hungry, you think you're hungry. You're just thirsty.
I guess...
Sometimes you're not hungry, you're just thirsty. Honestly, there's times where I thought, oh my God, I could eat something. And then I drank something and I thought, I'm actually okay. But, that is easier said than done. Portion control, because let's be honest, you have like a bit of that, Christmas meal, your roast potatoes, your roasted veggies, if you love, if you've got your turkey, and then you want to go for second helpings as well. To eat, it is difficult. It's actually really difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult. But that's why people tend to overeat during Christmas, and then you see them sleeping at the end. But
no, sleeping is all right. Like where you're going, it's Christmas and Boxing Day.
Games and stuff. So
yeah, I suppose it's one of those you don't want your Christmas to just be like you wake up the next day and like, Christmas is over. We slept through Christmas. That's it. Yeah,
exactly. The next one is to prioritize sleep, because during these times, a lot of people are busy, trying to get your shopping done, trying to plan how the day is going to go.
Online shopping.
Yes.
2 a.m.
Yes. So try to prioritize sleep. Yeah. I think it will make you really tired during the day. So maybe if you come up with a strict sleeping schedule,
or just your normal schedule, just stick to your normal schedule. I think, because I think people think it's the holidays. Anything is allowed. Anything and everything goes. You can sleep 2 hours, you're fine.
You don't sleep, you online, as you said, online
shopping.
sales. Oh, Black Friday sales.
You know, like, and sometimes, to be fair, and I feel like sometimes it's more self-inflicted because you already have these gifts. Like, if say you want to get gifts for your family, you already have this gift, but you're just going there just to see, is there something else I can get? You know, so self-inflicted.
And the next I will say is to incorporate movement, and this could be anything, you know. Could be just like a simple walk, like 30 minutes walk, which we should be doing every day. But sometimes when it comes to the holidays, everyone tends to be a bit more relaxed. You don't want to do your normal routine, but I think we should continue doing that.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do your 30 minutes walk, I know there's some shoppers out there, you know, going for your shopping.
You know, walk
you
around.
Steps,
You know, if you've got bags, you know, you've done your shopping, you've got some bags, just get off a stop before your stop. If you're taking, say, a train, and walk if you have to.
That's right. That's right. You know, this is all to build it up to the New Year's. It's not now that you're going to think, oh, I need to start exercising. But once you start doing these, I think it makes the New Year's a lot more easier.
Yeah. But you know what people do, though? People tend to wait until sort of like it's a brand new year, then they're like, now, you know, my resolutions start today, my, you know, being good and losing weight starts today, because we all like a nice clean canvas, don't we? So it's like a clean canvas, like, no, I've not touched this canvas. I can start from, you know, from day one.
But you know, when you do that, okay, January, everyone is be like, oh yeah, I'm starting afresh, I'm going to lose weight. Then after like 2 weeks, you lose their motivation.
Do you know what though? It's no, I am here for people. I'll be very honest. I'm here for people. If you have to do that last, you know, bit of like, you know, indulgence, a bit of that last hurrah, and then it's the new year. I'm actually for that because let's be honest, like when it comes to things that you're used to, so like say, not necessarily exercising and things like that. If you're like, this is it. After this year, after 31st of December, I cannot be lazy.
Yeah,
you've set yourself a target. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they don't stick to it. That's what I feel like. If people start earlier and don't give themselves that pressure that, okay, from 1st of January, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to exercise. I think over time, they don't really stick to that. But if you do it slowly and don't put that pressure on yourself, I feel like it becomes a habit.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying that though? Because I have an Apple Watch, right? And sometimes like I start a week and I'm like, this is the week I'm going to close all my rings, right? And then halfway through the week, if say I've started this or I've got into this mentality halfway, you know, somewhere at some point during the week, it's hard to sort of get into. And I say from Monday, I'm closing all the rings. Okay. So I think there's a balance.
There's a balance.
If you're gonna do it, stick to it. I think that's where it is. It's good to do it during the festive times, but if you feel like maybe you need to set yourself that target, I think let people be people of their word. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure. Okay, brilliant. And the next one I have is to make like smart food swaps. For instance, like, you know, during the holidays, we eat a lot of things. Maybe some stuff may be fried.
That's it.
But instead of like being fried, maybe you go for a baked version of the things, you know?
Yeah.
Or like, for instance, if it's rice, maybe you go for cauliflower rice.
That's it. We were talking about this. Yeah. Might not taste the same, but it's going to be healthier.
You know.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Or like I think I suppose as well, like sometimes we're say like we as Africans, there's some meals that we have that can be quite calorie dense and maybe using a lot of fat, a lot of oils and things like that. Maybe just cutting that down slightly, I think. Yeah, so you can still enjoy the food you eat, just maybe cutting down on a few things.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Yes, brilliant. And the next one that is important. It's like to manage our stress during this period. I feel like everybody is so stressed. Like everybody's under stress. Yeah, because you're thinking, what are we gonna cook? What gift am I getting? I need to book this holiday. I need to work. I need to put my
I've not put my, my stocking fillers like there. Have I got all of them? Oh my God, so and so said they're coming for Christmas lunch. Have I got them something?
Yeah.
What are they? What do they have? Any like just requirements in terms of like diet requirements?
It gets a lot. So I feel like we need to manage our stress a bit better.
That's true.
Yeah. A bit of self-care, maybe meditate,
Yeah.
just to chill out a bit. Yeah.
Christmas is not meant to be stressful.
No. And during the holidays, some people do indulge in a bit of alcohol. I mean, I've stopped drinking. Yeah, but
I tell you what, I don't really drink. Like I would say I almost don't ever drink. But during Christmas, I like a little bit of mulled wine, but especially in Germany. I spend a lot of time in Germany. So if I go to Christmas markets and they're like, oh, a little bit of Glühwein, I'm like, a little bit. Yeah, I'll have a little bit. It's just to get into that sort of like festiveness. But I will not honestly, I don't think there's a Christmas I've had more than one glass because it's like, okay, this is it. And for the rest of the year, I won't drink. So yeah. Some things like that.
Yeah, some people they do drink alcohol, and you have so many Christmas parties you'll be going to. So it's just to be mindful during this period. Maybe there are some Christmas parties you go to, and maybe you don't opt for that alcohol, drink. Maybe opt for water or for a different, a mocktail or something.
That's it.
And it's just to be mindful during this period.
I like that.
You'll be going through a lot of parties and
That's
stuff.
it.
You don't want to be.
And you'll be invited to a lot of dinners and things like that, lunches, Christmas dues, work dues, so yeah.
I just feel like it's important for people to set their limits,
and stick to it.
Just stick to it. And during this period as well, the weather is usually quite on the low side, a bit cold, a bit miserable.
That's it.
Here and there. But it's important to boost our immunity during this period. So make sure you eat loads of fruits and vegetables, as always. Vitamin C, rich foods as well. So make sure you do that. And the next, I say, which is quite important, focus on fiber, please, during this period.
That's
because
true.
We'll be eating so much stuff, and it usually takes a toll on our digestion.
Yeah.
So please, loads of fiber in our food. Yeah.
Loads of veggies, loads of fruit and veggies.
Yes. I'm focusing on a lot of dietary stuff because we do tend to overeat during this period.
And a lot of the cases that we get in pharmacy is someone coming in for a bit of, I don't know, they have had constipation during Christmas period and heartburn. That's it. So loads of conditions or just illnesses that would affect, say, the GI system. So that makes sense. I like that.
Yeah. And lastly, with the dietary, it's just to limit sugary foods because there's a lot of treats going on. You go to the office, there's a box of Celebration.
That's it. That is it. Yeah. Biscuits. Someone's decided on Christmas, during Christmas time, they'll start becoming, bakers. They'll be trying to apply for these baking shows.
You just need to be mindful. It will be there, but it's all about self-control. Just setting yourself a target and be okay, I'm gonna limit myself. I'm not gonna be indulging in all of these treats.
Yes.
And just be mindful. You still enjoy the desserts as well. And there's some healthy desserts out there.
There is. Yeah. And I suppose if you want something sweet, there's always alternatives of something sweet that is not too bad for you.
Yes. And the next, I would say, the festive period is all about spending time with your family.
That's it.
And stuff. So just make sure that you stay connected. And honestly, it's so important. Spend time with your loved ones during this period. Yeah.
And if you maybe notice someone is struggling, I think it's very important to also maybe try and just help them through this season, I think.
It's very important.
Yeah.
And last but not least, my last advice I would give, set realistic goals. Honestly, set realistic goals.
It's true. Be realistic about anything that you intend to do in the new year, because some people say, oh yeah, by the end of the year I'll be a millionaire. And do you know what? I'm here for it, and you can be.
Yes.
But you can't be saying that if actually you've been signed off work because of an illness, you know, or like now maybe your goal should be, I'm gonna strive to be the healthiest version of myself, or like just things that make sense. But by all means, if you have the ambition, please set yourself that goal that you're gonna be a millionaire.
That's
because
right.
if you believe in yourself, you can be, but only if you're very realistic about it.
I agree. And it's not even just about the New Year. Even for like the Christmas Day or whatever, like sometimes we perceive that, oh, we want that day to be so perfect. But
what is a perfect Christmas day though?
No, like some people just picture that, oh, it must be perfect, it must go a certain way, but other people just need to be realistic. That come on,
do you know what? My best Christmas days have been ones that we've just eaten, we've been like just watching movies, Christmas movies, and there's just like I'm around family, we play games. That's my perfect Christmas. And I think sometimes also, I'm gonna add to yours, Steph. I think what I'd advise people: don't be too competitive during Christmas.
Christmas games.
Don't be too competitive. No, I don't want to name names, but some people in my family are too competitive that it gets out of hand. It's supposed to be a time of fun and joy and just being around family happily. So if you're getting too competitive, maybe that's not a holiday for you. So that's gonna be my advice for you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So that was our few tips for the holiday.
Yeah, I liked it.
So have a happy and healthy Christmas. See you.
Yeah, excited.